Good morning, everyone. Today is May 31st, 2020. It is 47, but feels like 36 here in North Idaho. I'm Jody, and welcome to Moose Flats Farm. Well, today is the day for this bed. So I've got to get this bed cleaned out today because these plants are due to be in today's mail. So get this bed cleaned up. Got to weed the garden, and this afternoon I'll be planting this bed. But first, I've got to dig up this red onion and get it moved. So, got that bed all turned and ready, and as I said before, lots of worms that weren't added, so Mother Nature is helping improve this bed as we speak. Now, gonna feed the weeds to the rooster pen and work on getting the rest of the garden weeded out. So, I got my bear root stuff in from the mail, just got it. So I got my bucket of water, because the trick to the bear root is you need to soak them for 2 hours before you can plant them. Really don't want to go longer than 2 hours, it's just too much. So open this up and see what I got and get them in water. Finish weeding my rows and get these guys planted. So here is one of my Japanese painted ferns, and I think I filled this bucket too full of water. But isn't that a pretty guy? I'm going to dump some of this water out. There. And actually, these aren't bare root like I was expecting. I've got some bare root down there. Here's an ostrich fern. He looks a little rough, but hopefully once I get him in the ground, he'll be good. Another painted fern. So far the ostrich ferns look a little rough, but they've got lots of new growth coming in down below. This is the blue heron Corydalis. Not much to them right now, but lots of root growth. And this is the Beauty Kent Hop Flower. Little guy there. And I thought I had more ordered of that stuff. Here's a daylily. He's got to soak in the water. Here's my hostas. And I've got 3 of those guys. Actually, make that 6. Here's 5 white lilies. And I'm going to say that's the end and that's the tip. So there's one, so it's actually the opposite on that one. So looks like instead of 5, I wound up with 6 of those. This guy is a type of bleeding heart. Another one. Just looks like something you would throw out of your garden. Oops. Three little ranunculus. And then I got 3 bare root strawberries. And then 3 anemone, blue poppy anemone bulbs. Probably not necessary to soak them, but since I'm doing all this stuff that way, I remember to get everything planted. Oh, that's junk. Complete planting guide. And that looks like that's my whole order. So get the rest of the garden weeded, and in 2 hours come back out and get this stuff planted. Well, David, John, and I just got back from a lunch date. We were going to eat at the Chinese food restaurant, but they only had to go. But my fortune was you will continue to learn from your mistakes. So that's what I keep trying to do. So on that note, it's been 2 hours. Let's see if we can get this planter planted. Well, since this soaker hose is not going to cooperate and fight me, I'm going to stake it down. And still try to leave everything kind of where I want it. So that's going to be my basic layout. Probably will need something over in that corner, but we'll just get this planted and in a couple months see what it looks like. Go grab the water wand, get this soaked down in, and should look really pretty here in a little bit. Well, it's been 2 days, or this is actually day 3, and I've got little ones that have figured out how to get out. Those three guys have always been out as soon as you can open it. And a little Rhode Island right there. Let's walk over and see if the Muscovy hen is off her nest, or really, dude, if we can see any babies. One, two. I don't know how well you guys can see it because it is kind of dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll let her be, but when she got up, could kind of count another one, and it looks like she's got at least 9 of them right now. So at least 3 more coming from her. And then this one is going to be the next one to hatch. Well, I just got home and Mom hatched out her 11 babies and are off the nest. Now she's gonna go take and hide them. But they do have a little shallow water dish. And I am going to be getting a small feed dish to put in there so they can eat. So that'll be my next project. But on the big babies, because I had to be at work really early this morning and I was in bed before the chickens, so I checked this morning when I got home, or when I was leaving for work, but those big babies had put themselves to bed like they're supposed to. And as far as my barred rock hen goes, thought she was going to be a good mommy, but she's only got 1 baby left, the little buff turkin. So that definitely means next year, if I let her go broody, I'll be taking the chicks from her. But some really cool stuff. My grapevine is taking off, and it is covered with grape clusters. So some may say not the best, but they're just green table grapes. Do have to pick grape seeds, but they're going to be fresh grapes from our farm. And my pear tree, even though I wasn't able to get a second pear for it to cross-pollinate, it did set some fruit. We got about a good baker's dozen in there. The silly goslings. But Mom has come out of hiding and has given herself a bath with her babies. And they are in a hot water heater tray. It's only about, she just knocked one with her wings. It's only about an inch deep of water. Plenty easy enough for them to hop in and out. It's the same tray that Al is laying in. You know, there's deeper water dishes there, silly boy. But as I said before, I was gonna prune my rhubarb flowers. Oh, there's one. But I may not have honeybees. And I don't really see any honeybees on it right now, but the other day when I came out, it was completely loaded. And since I really don't have anything else flowering, and I want to keep encouraging the neighbors' honeybees to come over here, I'll leave the rhubarb blossoms for them. So that's where I'm going to end today's video. On a good note, we got 11 baby Muscovies. And all the other little ones, for the most part, are doing really good, growing. So I hope you have a good day and a good week. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you on Thursday's video.